This video is not hyperbole, it's just simply true. Once these new batteries, the structural pack, and the cells that will be used go into Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y being made in China, it's game over. It really is. There is just nothing you can do. Tesla already make $10,000 per car. Competitors, Ford, $20,000 loss per car. Ford are not the only ones. They're just the only ones telling you the truth. But Tesla's costs on its battery packs are about to go down, way down. Its efficiency is about to go way up. The range of its EVs is about to increase by probably 10 to 30%. How on earth do you possibly compete with this? I just don't see a mathematical way for anyone. And the fact that no one is talking about this, that the media has not even seen it coming, is shocking. CATL, and likely their biggest customer by a million miles, Tesla, are about to launch a new battery on the market this year. Not this year, in fact, within the next 2 to 3 months. The competition should be very concerned. I'm talking about everyone. I'm talking about Hyundai. I'm talking about Ford. I'm talking about Volkswagen. I'm talking about Nio. I'm talking about, well, everyone. Because if you combine the world's biggest fully electric car manufacturer with the world's biggest battery company, with the world's best battery, yes, I think it could be better than the 4680 cells themselves, then you have a formidable empire. This is almost like the Death Star shooting a laser beam onto whatever that planet is that it just destroys. If you are competing against Tesla, if you are competing against CATL, well, I feel very worried for you. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from Melbourne. No, I'm not coming to you from Melbourne. I'm coming to you from Bangkok in Thailand. As you can see here by my change in location. In fact, if you guys are interested, I'll do a tour video of where we're staying here. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. Hope you're all doing amazingly well. Welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. It's great to have all of you. Welcome back, everyone else. If you're new, we've done more than 2,800 videos. In fact, this year, very soon, we'll hit 3,000 videos since we started the channel less than 2 years ago. It's been wonderful to have all of you come on board over the last just under 24 months. I've reported on the M3P battery a number of times, but people have forgotten all about it. It's strange. They shouldn't have, because Tesla hasn't. In fact, I believe Tesla have been preparing for this battery pack for quite a while. It's a structural battery. It fits Tesla's vehicles almost perfectly. And as far as I can tell, this battery will be made in the factory that's exactly 3 miles. In fact, it's less than 3 miles away from Tesla's factory in Shanghai. It'll be manufactured in CATL's new battery facility that produces 70 gigawatt hours of batteries per year. 70 gigawatt hours of batteries. And here's the thing. Lithium prices this year are down. Lithium price, in fact, the spot price is down more than 50% this year. Battery pack prices have come down at least 20%. CATL is renegotiating battery deals with everyone. That includes Tesla. But no one is really quite prepared to have the power to negotiate in the way that Tesla is. And that's what happens. When you're the biggest fish, you can pull the biggest strings. CATL say that they've just begun mass producing and delivering the M3P batteries to some of its delivering the M3P batteries to car companies. The M3P battery will perform better and cost less than the current lithium iron phosphate battery cells that Tesla use and that CATL use for other manufacturers as well, said its chairman. In addition to that, apparently they'll have better performance than the current nickel and cobalt based batteries that, well, everyone else is using. Better performance, lower price, mass manufacturing, world's biggest battery company, lowest costs. This is actually a big problem. if you're competing against Tesla, this is a big problem. One of the things that Tesla seems to be able to do is just use other people's battery packs really, really quickly. I mean, look at the BYD Blade battery. Tesla just put that in their cars really quickly. Look at the lithium iron phosphate cells that Tesla started using from CATL. They put those in their cars really quickly. I mean, how slow are the legacy auto companies that they have to wait years to make this happen? They have to wait years and go, oh, yeah, no, that's, yeah, we're doing that too. But I mean, we're talking 2 years after the fact. 2 years after the fact. And by the time they do that, Tesla's moved on to something else. That's what's about to happen. M3P batteries will have greater energy density and perform better than lithium iron phosphate cells, a market that CATL currently dominates. They will also be cheaper than nickel and cobalt-based batteries, said the CEO. CATL disclosed in August of last year that it was working on M3P technology, which can enable an electric vehicle to run 700 kilometers or 430 miles per charge when combined with CATL's next generation battery pack tech. Now, the truth is that's not actually correct. That was reported by Automotive News and Reuters, and everyone just copied what they said without actually doing any research on this. The truth is there's already cars right now that have just been released from Zeekr that can do 1,000 kilometers of range using this battery pack. 1,000 in a big car. It's bigger than a Model Y. What range might the Model Y get? Now, I want to point out that's a big battery pack in that car. Tesla will not use a battery pack of that size. You're not going to see 1,000 kilometers of range, but you're going to see more than what Tesla are providing now. More. I should also point out, CATL's marketing director has been fired. Apparently, he's not bringing in enough contracts. This is the biggest battery company in the world. They want to continue being the biggest. This year, they'll be very aggressive. They made billions and billions of dollars in profit last year. This year, they can afford to go for market share and to reduce their margins significantly, considering the price of the raw materials has come down so much. Zhang said CATL was finding it difficult to come up with a technologically feasible and competitive product based on solid-state batteries, which I've been saying now for a long time. It's still mythical. A competing technology that has been researched by Japan's Toyota Motor Corporation and Germany's Volkswagen Group. Well, Germany has been a bit smarter about it. Well, Volkswagen has been a bit smarter about it. They've invested in companies that they think have a good chance of producing solid-state batteries, particularly US-based solid-state battery companies. They've also invested in Chinese ones. Whereas Toyota have said, no, we're all the best engineers in the world. They're working for us. This is what they've said. I can quote this exactly on at least 50 occasions where Toyota have said this. All the best engineers in the world are working for Toyota. They're working on solid-state batteries. They have been since 2012. Toyota said in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 that those solid-state batteries would be in Toyota vehicles in 2021. And not just in Toyota's EVs, but all of their EVs would have these solid-state batteries. Toyota said they had a prototype in 2015 which worked. They had to just commercialize it. That was 8 years ago. The future of batteries, at least in the next 5 to 10 years, is not solid-state, not mass market. It is doing what CATL is doing, taking existing batteries and improving them, reducing the cost, increasing the energy density, increasing the pack density. That's the future of mass market commercialized EVs and battery technology. Solid state, yeah, it'll happen eventually, but it's not that relevant, and it's nowhere near as relevant as what Toyota said it would be and what Toyota predicted. Keep in mind, CATL, their batteries are in more than 1/3 of all EVs produced worldwide. And the company's market dominance has attracted attention from China's president, who said he was pleased and concerned by its hegemony, by just how powerful it had become. Last year, some of CATL's customers complained about its market position, some opting for alternative suppliers or choosing to develop their own batteries, including Nio. I believe that was a big mistake from these companies. I don't think they have the amount of money profitably invest in new battery technology. I think it's a losing battle. I mean, it's like a little burger joint trying to compete against McDonald's. It's very, very tough. Asked on Friday how these rival batteries from other manufacturers like Nio, like Volkswagen, who plan to have a battery IPO for their PowerCo battery company. By the way, if you don't know about that, I'll put a link in the description to my video. Zheng, the company's CEO, said that he expected them to have more impact on second tier and third tier battery makers, meaning the smaller, mid-sized battery companies in China in particular, and that CATL would remain the primary battery supplier. And he's right. CATL are actually the most advanced battery manufacturer in the world when you combine the fact that they can actually mass produce products like this. He said that new energy vehicle sales in China have recently been affected by inventory clearance efforts by car makers with combustion engines, which is true. I told you they're dumping them because they can't sell them after July. Well, they can, but with massive punishments. Basically, they've got to give billions of dollars to EV companies like Tesla to take their carbon credits away. It just isn't worth it for them. They might as well just dump their cars on the market. So they're dumping them at incredibly low prices because China has a new emissions target. It's basically Euro 7 emissions, close to it, coming into play in July of this year. So Zheng's right. The market is being artificially manipulated by these gasoline-powered companies, legacy automakers just dumping their cars onto the market. But the problem is there's now 4 million cars from these legacy companies, Toyota, Volkswagen Group, etc., just sitting in parking lots doing nothing. So more will be dumped to the market. The only thing is, a lot of customers don't see these vehicles as being a smart buy, even if they are really cheap. So CATL's president rightly remains confident in the future of the EV, even in the short term. More than 40 brands, EV brands included mostly, have slashed vehicle prices in China in recent months, deepening a price war that many believe was ignited by Tesla in January. The truth is, actually, a number of automakers slashed their prices well before January. Tesla was just one of many, but it's the one the media talks about. So they've basically manipulated the story. Now, the real story here is this, and the media has said nothing about it. CATL and Tesla are inextricably tied. This is like a marriage. They need each other. CATL wants Tesla to succeed. Tesla wants CATL to succeed, at least in the short term. They will combine to implement, to put these battery packs into Tesla's new cars. The cost of these batteries will be similar to lithium iron phosphate cells currently being used in Tesla vehicles. However, the energy density will be around 35% higher. Therefore, the pack weights will come down by probably 150 to 200 kilos, meaning maybe 300 pounds. Tesla's efficiency in their cars is already leading, and that's with LFP packs. Imagine what they're going to be like with these new batteries, which have a structural pack, reducing weight, which have a smaller pack because of the higher energy density, reducing weight. That is scary. That is unbeatable. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why in the comments. Thank you for watching.